The Rogue Eye Care Clinic, Technical Equipment Manual. To build a world-class comprehensive eye care facility capable of addressing every vision issue, from basic refractive errors to complex surgical procedures, you need a distinct separation of technology across four core pillars: diagnostics/triage, advanced imaging/pathology, the surgical suite, and the optical retail lab. 1. Triage and core diagnostic equipment. These instruments form the front line of the clinic, used for initial patient check-ins, visual acuity testing, and determining lens prescriptions. Autorefractor/keratometer, integrated digital unit, automatically measures a patient's refractive error and the curvature of the cornea in seconds. Provides the baseline data for prescriptions and contact lens fittings. Digital phoropter and electronic acuity wall charts. The central tool used by optometrists to manually refine a patient's eyeglass prescription. A digital version integrates seamlessly with electronic health records, EHR. Slit lamp biomicroscope with digital camera mount. A high-intensity light source coupled with a microscope. It allows the physician to examine the anterior segment, cornea, iris, lens, and posterior segment of the eye in structural detail. Non-contact tonometer, air puff, and Goldman applanation tonometer, devices used to measure intraocular pressure, IOP. This is the crucial frontline screening tool for early glaucoma detection. Lens meter, automated, used to verify and read the prescription of a patient's existing pair of glasses or contact lenses instantly. 2. Advanced pathology and clinical imaging suite. For specialized physicians to detect, map, and monitor deep structural eye diseases like macular degeneration, glaucoma, and diabetic retinopathy. Optical coherence tomography, OCT, the gold standard of modern eye care. It takes high-resolution, cross-sectional, 3D micrometer scale images of the retina, optic nerve, and macula, essentially acting as an ultrasound using light. Digital fundus/retinal camera, wide field, captures high-resolution, full-color photographs of the back of the eye, the retina, without always requiring patient pupil dilation. Automated visual field analyzer, perimeter, maps a patient's peripheral and central vision fields, critical for measuring the progression of glaucoma or neurological vision loss. Corneal topographer creates a detailed 3D map of the surface curvature of the cornea, vital for diagnosing conditions like keratoconus and planning laser eye surgeries. Ophthalmic ultrasound, A-scan, B-scan, uses high-frequency sound waves to view the internal structures when cataracts or hemorrhages block the doctor's direct view of the retina. 3. The surgical suite, ophthalmology and refractive laser. The heavy-hitting technology required by specialized surgeons to correct vision permanently and perform sight-saving operations. Phaco-emulsification machine, the core advanced device used for modern cataract surgery, utilizing ultrasonic energy to break up a cloudy lens so it can be vacuumed out and replaced with an artificial intraocular lens, IOL. Ophthalmic surgical microscope, a ceiling-mounted or highly stabilized floor-standing microscope providing flawless magnification and coaxial lighting for the surgeon during delicate micro-procedures. Excimer and femtosecond laser system, the advanced dual laser setup required if you plan to offer in-house LASIK, SMILE, or PRK refractive surgeries. YAG/SLT/argon selective laser system, outpatient lasers used to treat post-cataract cloudiness, perform selective laser trabeculoplasty for glaucoma management, or seal retinal tears. Ergonomic ophthalmic surgical table and doctor's stool, specialized tables with precise, motorized wrist rests and head stabilization mechanisms to keep the patient perfectly still during microsurgery. 4. In-house optical retail and finishing lab. The revenue-generating engine that allows the clinic to supply custom glasses, lenses, and contact treatments on the same day. Automated optical lens edger. The master lab machine that scans a selected frame, inputs the prescription coordinates, and precisely cuts/shapes raw lens blanks to perfectly snap into the patient's chosen frames. Frame warmer/heater, used to safely soften plastic and acetate frames so opticians can insert lenses and manually adjust the fit behind the patient's ears without snapping the material. Lens tinting and UV coating unit, a specialized chemical and thermal bath system used to apply custom tints, UV protection, or anti-scratch coatings to customized lenses. Pupillometer and digital fitting terminal, handheld or tower-mounted systems that digitally measure the precise interpupillary distance, PD, and fitting height, ensuring the optical center of the lens aligns perfectly with the patient's pupils. 5. Clinical support, sanitation, and infrastructure. The non-negotiable medical utility equipment required to keep the facility safe, legally compliant, and running smoothly. Medical-grade autoclave, Class B sterilizer. High-pressure steam sterilization units specifically rated for processing delicate, microsurgical ophthalmic knives, forceps, and needle holders. Instrument delivery stands and motorized patient examination chairs. Heavy-duty, articulating chair and column units that hold the phoropter, slit lamp, and charging wells for handheld ophthalmoscopes in one seamless footprint. Uninterruptible power supply, UPS, and backup generator. Highly sensitive medical imaging and surgical lasers cannot tolerate power drops or surges. A robust backup power grid is mandatory. Moving forward, this list represents the complete physical framework of a premium, full-service facility.